I'm Lou Harry, Arts and Entertainment Editor of the Indianapolis Business Journal, and a longtime fan of LA Theater Works. I was thrilled to see that it was going to be on Clowes' schedule. Now, the version that tours is, in essence, what happens actually out in LA, but a little different. In LA, where the theater is based, they gather a cast together, and the rehearsal period for a show is only a couple of days. They might bring them in on a Monday, rehearse Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and do 4 performances over a weekend, and that's it. Now, how can they do short performance? How can they do short rehearsal periods like that? Because everything is script in hand. The fact that they're doing plays with script in hand. Now, from an audience perspective, you might think, well, I'm not really getting a full play, I'm not getting sets, I'm not getting design. Having seen 4 LA Theater Works productions and having listened to maybe another 30 on CD and tape, I can tell you you're getting a full theatrical event. It's just a little different, and very quickly you adapt to the kind of radio play format. LA Theater Works tapes their productions out in LA. They do 10 a year, and they tape them for radio broadcast. So those get broadcast, they become part of their rep, and they get play on public radio out there in Los Angeles. They're available also on CD for purchase, things like that. Our library here, the Indianapolis Marion County Public Library, has any number of them, actually a specific number of them, because I've already listened to all of them. There are also others available for free download as well. Right now, I have, of my collection, 4 of them are en route to New York because a friend borrowed a stack of them. I seem to be always loaning out my LA Theater Works discs, because when people think about books on tape, they realize there's a long commitment. These things can be 15 hours long, 20 hours long. LA Theater Works plays, they take as long as a play takes. It might be a 2-hour, 2.5-hour listening experience, which is a nice way to get through Ohio when you're driving east. There's a strong appeal. One of the things that is surprising to people in Los Angeles, people who go to LA and catch a production at LA Theater Works, is the caliber of recognizable actor that they get in there. It's not just dilettante Hollywood actors. Usually it's actors who have a theatrical background. They're now immersed in Los Angeles film production or TV production or anything like that. LA Theater Works offers them an opportunity not to have a lengthy commitment. They don't have to commit to 6 months of a Broadway show or a year of a Broadway show. They can commit and be, a week later, if they get a pilot that they need to tape, they can go. Last time I was out there, I saw a play called McReal, a relatively unknown play with Eric Stoltz, actor best known from Mask and tons of other films. The Sisters Rosenzweig is a play, that Wendy Wasserstein play, that frankly I saw it on tour and I wasn't crazy about it. But I saw it at LA Theater Works with Jamie Lee Curtis, Jo Beth Williams, Tony Roberts, just an amazing cast. And something became different without sets, without costume, without anything else. The words and the relationships really came out, and it was a wonderful experience. I've seen them do musicals. They don't do many of them, but the musical Falsettos, I saw them do on a trip out to LA. It's one of the few theater companies that I would go see anything that they are offering. The recordings that I've listened to have been everything from Oscar Wilde and Eugene O'Neill to very contemporary playwrights. They can do comedy, they do drama. I saw Elliot Gould and Sally Kellerman in a Paddy Chayefsky play from the 50s called Middle of the Night. And it was wonderful. The other thing about a lot of these productions is there's very little chance that I'm going to get a chance to see a professional theater company do a show. There's just not a lot of economic incentive to do a play like Middle of the Night, or to do a play like Anna Christie. You're not going to see some of these plays done, but LA Theater Works offers the opportunity, not just to see them when they're doing them, but to have them available on tape in terrific, impeccable productions. They record like 3 or 4 of them, by the way, and then they cut together a performance that entirely works. So there's room for error. What you see on stage are the actors, usually on chairs or in stools. They walk up to the microphone when their character is on. You have no trouble keeping track of who's in the room at the time. And there's a sound effects person who fills in all the rest and really places you there. I thought I was going to have to wait until my next trip out to LA to see another LA Theater Works production, and the fact that they're coming right here to Clowes Hall is a gift that I'm really looking forward to.